18. Weather from where you live.
Well, there are the storms to our west and our northwest. Now, you look at this and you say, oh, Chad, we're not going to get anything out of this. These are moving southeastward. We're just going to get a little bit of rain. But the thing is, all of these storms, which have been incredibly impressive this evening, we've had 11 reports of tornadoes, straight line winds to 100 miles an hour, and grapefruit-sized hail. Now, that said, we're not going to get anything like that. But what I think is going to happen, these little bows you see lined up and these supercells, like I said, they're kind of going in a metamorphosis. And what I think will happen is they'll kind of all start to gel together and will form one main bow. And I think early tomorrow morning, it'll have kind of a comma head up here in northern Illinois with the bow kind of down like that. And that will move eastward. So it doesn't look like that now, but it will form and morph together overnight and affect our area early tomorrow morning. And it looks like generally around 7 to 10 a.m. Some of it may be in as early as 6. It will be in a weakening trend. We're not going to get near what they got out there in Nebraska and Iowa, but there still could be some severe wind gusts in the western third of the viewing area. And then we get at least some lulling and then some afternoon storms. And that could be even as early as midday. And then it'll get out of here by late afternoon, early evening with some scattered wind, hail-producing storms, and still can't rule out a couple of EF0 or EF1 tornadoes with locally heavy rainfall as well. Warm front will set up in the heart of the area tomorrow. So south of it, it's 80s. North of it, it's more like 70 or 72. Or fine Thursday, it's just mostly sunny, kind of breezy to windy, cooler, highs low to mid-70s. A very good-looking day, but we'll have to get through the storms first. Now, this is about 20 to 6 in the morning. You can see we're becoming cloudy. Temps may actually rise a little bit to about 70 just before 6 o'clock in the morning. And finally, as we approach 7, this is about 6:30. Notice the storms to the west. Again, this will be likely a large bow with that comma head on the top of it. Now, this is about 20 after 7 in the morning. You can see the storms coming in Lafayette, Rensselaer, Fowler. This zone to the west will have the best chance of getting some severe gusts. And there's your line of storms blasting through. There's the comma head of that complex of storms. That races out of here. We actually may get a little sun in the south by around 11 or noon. Still a few storms in the north. And then I still think noon, 1, 2, 3 o'clock, still some scattered storms kind of pivoting in through the area. And again, a few of those could be severe. And then eventually by late afternoon, this all gets out of here and then we enjoy a nice Thursday. Now tomorrow morning, again, Lafayette, Rensselaer, Crawfordsville, and westward, a wind threat. Some severe gusts possible. And then tomorrow afternoon, perhaps very early evening, it's mainly going to be afternoon, scattered wind, hail, maybe a couple of tornadoes for most of the viewing area. 7-day forecast, 74 Thursday, 75 Friday, good looking days, good looking Saturday at 81, then 85, some storms Sunday, or fine Monday, and more storms on Tuesday. So typical June pattern, waves of storms, it gets hot and humid, cools down a little bit, gets hot and humid again.